Welcome to Break Into Tech Show with Professor Temi Akinwumi of MyITUniversity, a multi-award winning tech CEO, career coach, and mentor. With decades of hands-on tech career, will ensure your career dreams come true. Join our extraordinary show today on groundbreaking topic for a successful career. Do you want a $100,000 job as a cybersecurity professional, Scrum Master, Business Analyst Software QA, Cloud Architect, Data Analyst, Technical Recruiter, and more? Visit www.myituniversity.com to schedule a call. Come and get inspired to secure a lucrative job, keep the job, and grow on the job. Relax, receive, and see results. We're glad you're here. Share, like, and comment.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy that you're able to join me today. Thank you. This is Professor Temi Akinwumi with MyITUniversity, and this is your Break Into Tech show. Thank you very much for joining me all over the world. Feel free to schedule a call with me if you're trying to break into tech, and also feel free to share with me where you're joining from. And if you don't mind to do that, can you put in the comment section where you're joining me from, your name and where you're joining me from. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you very much. I see everyone joining. Thank you so very much, everybody, for joining. Can you please also share on all your social media platforms? Some are joining from Facebook, from YouTube, from LinkedIn. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, I see you, Mumuni. Thank you for joining. Mumuni is joining me all the way from UK. Mumuni Cyber GRC. That's right. Good morning. I hope you are doing well today. How is UK? Who else is joining me? Feel free to share so I can welcome you. I see you, Rita. Thank you, Rita from New York. How are you doing today? How is the Big Apple? Let's see who's joining us so we can get started. Samuel, I see you. Samuel is joining me live from Buckeye State. Thank you so much. Happy to see you, Samuel Daco. Always there, always there. Thank you very much. Let me see. Momini said everything is doing well. I'm so glad that you're all able to join me today. And I'm so glad that you're all breaking into tech. And those that are broken into tech already, I'm so glad that you're broken. And people that are going to be breaking into tech, I'm so glad that you will breaking into tech. You know, not breaking into tech is, like I always say, not breaking into tech is a sin. You must break in, you know, and we're going to make it happen for you. We're going to make it happen for you. Just know that tech, you're going to break into it as we gradually progress, guiding you, helping you to breaking into tech is surely what you would do. So let's listen to some of our testimonials so we can get started. You know how we roll. We listen to a couple of testimonials that jeers us and prep us and guide us into breaking into tech to make sure that you are not in this journey alone. You are here with your family. We are your family. We are going to be guiding you and helping you breaking into this tech. So don't think it's going to be a journey that you're going to be going through all by yourself. So I'm going to share a couple of videos with you, and then we're going to get in. Today, I'm doing something different today. We're going to be learning how we can use the STAR method to answer interview questions. And then we're going to go through the difference. I'm going to explain to you what the STAR method is. I'm going to explain to you how you can use it in interviews, and I'm not going to put it together. So we're going to do it in different ways, and I'm going to show you what it is. So you stay tight, have your pen and notepad ready, and make sure you wait till the end so you can get the whole gist together. So Rita, I see Benjamin as well. Welcome from City. Thank you. And Tesha from Florida. Thank you all so very much for being here. Feel free to share where you're joining us from as you come in so we can welcome you. Demola from Oklahoma and Damola Daily. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share so I can welcome you. So as we prep to get started, I'm gonna share a couple of videos. Just a quick jingle with you. If you are breaking into tech and you don't have a trial box, you are leaving a lot of money on the table, because the trial box is going to guide you into different things that you can do, and now you can really break in, and what you can ask for. There's a lot, right? So the trial box, don't forget to get a copy, and also the getting started is always a good thing. And I will also share with you what we are doing right now with MyITUniversity, what we are doing right now. I'm going to share that with you as well. So thank you, Tayo, for being here as well from GB, Ricky from GB. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to share so I can welcome you. So let's take
My
Mumuni.
name is Mumuni,
What is
and
doing with the
I
prayer box?
recently invested in the AI treasure box. For those preparing for interviews, it's a wonderful addition, an asset, a resource to have in your toolkit. And yeah, it covers a range of topics from resume and LinkedIn optimization. And it also goes into all the frameworks such as NIST, RMF, ISO, third-party risk vendor management, and PCI DSS. We have to remember Dr. Professor Temi, she's gone into a lot of pain and effort into crafting, creating this product for us. We're leveraging 30 years of experience in the IT cyberspace, and again, it's a wonderful investment to have going forward. And also, you can also gift it to the young ones in our family looking to get into the tech world. It's a wonderful resource to have, and I personally have never regretted. It's a must-have for every professional, cybersecurity professional, and yeah, you'll never regret having one, as I have found it very, very, very useful. And I wish you all the best in your journey, and bye for now.
Okay, so if you've not gotten the trial box, make sure you have it. I cannot tell you enough what that does for your career. It's just going to change your interview strategy. It's going to change everything. So you need to have one. And also, let's quickly listen to Tolani and our tech journey and how she broke in.
And for all those who don't know me, my name is Tolani Thomas. I recently just started IT training class with Miss Temi. I finished about 4 weeks ago, and I just landed myself a role in information security analyst. Before I start, let me just say thank you, Mrs. Temi, for everything you've done for me and for the guiding and support. So my career or my background started with me finishing with the bachelor's in accounting and management. After I graduated, I wasn't sure where my career was going to take me. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to be an accountant. I wasn't liking my career. So I was doing my research in IT. I've always wanted to be in IT. I just chose the wrong career path. But I just didn't know IT was broad. I didn't know IT had auditing. I didn't know IT had Scrum Master. I didn't even know it had like so many things to it, analysis and stuff like that. So I did my research on cybersecurity. I wanted to really go into cybersecurity, but I wasn't sure of the best approach. I wasn't sure of the methods to take. So that's when I found this app called Clubhouse. And if not for Clubhouse, I wouldn't have met Miss Temi. I was just scrolling in through the IT rooms, and I came across Miss Temi. She sounded so legit. She was just, pitching and saying how, her training class can land you an IT job with no experience. So I reached out to her, and she sent me her details, and she explained to me the certifications I'll be taking and the name of the classes, and then how to sign up. Signed up, took all her instructions in class, had class for 8 weeks. We had projects, assignments, group studies. I would say what helped me really is practicing and just practicing and just using all the tools and materials she gave us, the interview tools, the project tools, the assignment tools, the classes, the videos, the recordings. I practiced. And then after class, I asked her, Miss Temi, do I have to wait to be certified to get a job, or can I just apply right away? And she told me, no, you can apply right away. You don't need certification to get a job. So I started applying. I said, let me just try my luck. I already did my resume and I sent it to her. Then she reviewed it and sent it back to me and said I could go ahead and apply. I applied and got my first interview with a company. I didn't even think they were going to accept me. I just wanted to try my luck and just use that as a practice for my other forthcoming interviews. And then from there, lo and behold, after I spoke with the HR, she invited me to speak with the hiring manager, and manager loved me and offered me. I negotiated with them, and then they offered me a really good, very, very good pay. And this was all just today. I really thank Miss Temi for her guidance. And if not for her, I would still be confused. I would still be stuck in my useless old job. But I really want to thank Miss Temi so much. Thank God. Thank you, Miss Temi, for the guidance and the support. Yeah, and if you're contemplating joining the class, please do not go ahead and just join this class. It's a game changer, it's a life changer. It's a gateway to making six figures, or at least like nothing less than 90K. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, guys, so that's what it is. We're gonna go straight into our discussion today, and also as we go into our discussion, I want to invite you, if you are still on the fence, to join our May 4th class. It's a cybersecurity GRC and security plus class. So on the Saturday, it's a Saturday class, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time. We do the GRC and also security plus 2 to 4 p.m. It's 8 weeks of class, and there's a lot of stuff we also get, engage you with. Okay, here you are a family, you are in the community, and we support you. So it's not one of those places you get thrown out. We're gonna be supporting you and guiding you to break into tech, keep the job, and grow on the job. Just note that. Okay, so that's what it is right now. What we're doing with our mentorship is that we're doing a lot of projects, use cases around the university setting, energy and gas, and companies, and also the banking sector, whereby you can, we have stakeholders, we have scrum masters, we have a scenario whereby you're actually doing it like in a real practical life experience. That gives you the opportunity to, discuss stakeholder, know the gap analysis, understand their use cases and their questionnaires that you're gonna ask them and stuff like that. So it's gonna really help you to have exposure to a real life scenario. So this is what we've been doing with mentorship, and mentorship is free for the students. So if you are interested in tech, I'm telling you, we are Tech Nation. Make it happen for you. Some people are fast learner, they get the job right away. Some people are slow learner, it's okay. We want you all to break in. So we're going to be guiding you at your own pace to breaking into tech. So don't give up if you are trying to break into tech. You have come to the right place. We're going to make it happen for you. Just stay in the family, stay around, come for the program, and enjoy all these resources, and you will break into tech. I can assure you that if you apply yourself, you put the effort to at least try, you will achieve the goal, because we're going to give you all the support that you need. Thank you so much, everybody. We have so thank you. We have more people joining us. We have Ikena from Manitoba. Welcome all the way. And we also have Ola Olutayo. Hi, Olutayo. How are you doing today? I know who you are. Welcome. All these are engineers. Mike, thank you, from Maryland. Mike is from Maryland. And we also have Momoni from the United Kingdom saying the trial box is must have for the newbies and seasoned cybersecurity professional. Very easy to understand, because she breaks down complex topic into simple layman language. You see that? Momoni is right here with us. That's Momoni that gave the first testimonial. Is here right here with us, and is giving it life that you need to get a trial box. Very good, Momoni. Thank you for that. So it doesn't matter how good you are with cybersecurity. Even all my engineers already in tech, they are the first ones to pay for to get it, and it's really affordable. Go on our website and just grab it. It's right there. As soon as you get to MyITUniversity, the link is there. Okay. And Patrick, I see you. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so happy that we always meet here, at this time, every single week, to get started and to help you break in. So today it's not gonna be an exception. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. Already prepare your slide. You know, it gives me so much joy to prepare all this slide, even though sometimes it takes like hours and hours. It's real work, right? Like when I prepare this slide, I don't sleep until 4 a.m. I was like, again, 4 a.m. What are you doing? But it takes that long. It's not, I have to put it together and make sure I put it together in such a way that you can really understand it. It's not for me, it's for you. So now when I present you, it's like you giving somebody food and then you can't cook it to your taste. You want to know if that person wants salt or wants what do they want in the food. So now I have to think of, okay, this is not for me, it's for you. So since I'm preparing for you, I have to break it down for you to consume. So now it takes hours and hours to put it and change it and put it and tweak it and change it. Oh God, please, what's going on? No, 4 a.m. every single Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. Now you notice when I put it up, you notice like probably 2 a.m., 4 a.m. Then I have to put it together. I have to do. Anyway, it's my joy to do it. I love doing it. So that's it. But I hope you also enjoy it. I hope you share with others. It's for our community. Share with others. People are suffering, they don't know what to do. People are breaking into tech, literally breaking together with this content. And they come back to me, President, let me thank you so much. I use your resources to break in. I'm making 180, I'm making 170. Thank you. I don't know them. They've been following me. They use it to break in. It's helping my job. It's helping me like this or that. So share with them. At least I'm giving it out. You also share. That's the only thing you can do. Some people are following you because they know there's something they can gain from you. Even though you don't have anything to give them, share what I'm giving you so that at least it doesn't cost you anything. So I would strongly encourage that you please share with others. Okay? So we're going to get started. Let's quickly get into this today. So cybersecurity risk management scenario-based QA with the STAR method. The STAR method is what we're going to be using to break in, to discuss the STAR method. Okay? So let's go. What is the STAR method? What's the STAR method? STARs stand for situation, task, action, and results. The situation, the task, and action and results. Let's break it down. Okay, so let's break it down. I hope you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen, guys? Can you all see my screen? So what is the STAR method? S for situation. What is the situation? What would the situation do for you? When they ask you interview questions, they want you to use the STAR method to reply them back. And how will you use the STAR method to reply them back, to respond to that question they ask you? We're going to be looking at scenario-based questions, and we're going to be using the STAR method to break it down. Okay, so the first thing is situation. In this situation, the solution will provide a brief overview of the context or scenario you were faced with. When they ask you that situation, that question, you will now put yourself in a situation. Describe the technical problem or challenges you encounter. In this situation, what will you do? They will ask you a question. So now looking at that situation, you have to put yourself in that situation. Even many times, if you don't even know what to say, once you put yourself in that situation, you will now start to think, okay, I think I will do this. But if you don't put yourself in that situation, you will not know the answer. Because it's like they're giving you the answer, the question, and you're just standing and you don't really get into that question. So the situation is helping you to get into that question. And then what are you going to do in this case? So task, explain the specific task or objective you need to accomplish with that situation. Highlight any constraints of requirements you had to consider. What are the constraints? What are the requirements that you have to consider in that situation? So that's the task. What are the things you will do, right? And then action. Detail the action you took to address the task. Action that you took to address that task that is ahead. It's like you have to do something, but what is the action you did for that task to solve the technical problem? Describe the step-by-step you followed. That's what we're going to be doing today. The technology, all tools you used, and any decision you made along the line. I'll talk about tools in cybersecurity. We're talking about software that we used to, that's the action. The step-by-step, the technology, the software that you have used along that line to solve that task in that situation. And then what is the result, the outcome? You summarize the outcome or the result of your actions and the impact that it has in that situation, in which case it has to be a positive impact. You can't say, oh, and it end up not being, no, it has to be good to get the job. So I like any measurable achievements, 50% increase, 30% increase. We have a better, we were able to have so and so profits, compared to where we were having 10% profit. Now we have 50% profit. That's a result. So you have to have a measurable achievement, improvement, and lesson that you have learned from the experience. Now we have learned that we should do it this way instead of that way. You understand? So situation is what situation, this particular situation, what will you do? So we have in this particular situation, I will do this task, I'll perform this action, and I will get this result. So it's like, what are you going to do? Right? How are you going to do it? And why do you have to do it this way? So you have to know your what, where, how, and why. So that's what that scenario is saying. What, how, where, and why do you have to do it that way? So if you remember those keywords. Okay, so I hope you are following me. Does that make any sense? Are you guys listening to me? Are we here with me? Okay, so I hope you are here with me. So let's go and look at the question that we want to treat. Okay, very good. So overview. Scenario-based question for implementing the NIST risk management framework using the STAR method, situation, task, action, and result, and incorporating relevant standards such as the FISMA, the FIPS 199, FIPS 200, NIST SP 837, and NIST SP 853. So we're going to be going through the risk management framework for a couple of weeks. And we're going to start with that and go to other frameworks. So I'll pick scenarios and I'll show you how you can use STAR method to break it down. And we're also going to do our quizzes in it. So you see how we're going to incorporate all this into one, and then we're going to sum it up at the end. So stay till the end so you can sum it up. Okay, so so the trial box. Yeah. So get your interview prep trial box. This is how it looks like. It's good that I made this to show you on MyITUniversity.com. You see, we have the RMF in the cybersecurity one, right? We have the RMF, ISO 27001, PCI, third-party risk, IPA, and tools in it. And the Agile, we have the Scrum Master, Product Owner, tools in it. So try and get your copy on MyITUniversity.com. Okay, so let's go. Are we ready? Are we ready? So situation, question and situation. So the situation is there. Your organization is a federal agency. Task with securing its IT infrastructure to protect sensitive government data. Okay, so you want to protect PII. Okay, so if you are just joining, make sure you leave your name and note in the chat. I'll welcome you. So you want to secure what? PII data in the federal agency that you work with. So the situation, the task. As a cybersecurity analyst, you are responsible for implementing the NIST Risk Management Framework, RMF, to ensure compliance with federal regulation, such as the FISMA, FIPS 199, and FIPS 200. Okay? If you don't know what these are, you need to come to the compliance class. Because in the compliance class is when you will learn all these things. Okay? Schedule a call to get into this. So the task, that's the task. So what are the actions that you're going to do? So now describe how you will initiate the RMF process. Note that RMF process. Number 2, conduct security categorization of information system. And number 3, select appropriate security controls based on the guidance provided in the NIST 837 and NIST 853. So those are the actions. Results. The result, implement the RMF framework allows the organization to systematically identify, assess, mitigate security risk, ensuring that confidentiality, integrity, and availability of sensitive government data is in alignment with the government regulations, right? So these are the situation, tasks that we have to do, action that we have to perform, and the result that we require, that we're looking for. Okay, so this is the situation. So now let's take it in. In normal scenarios, they may not go to the situation, task, and action and result for the question. They will just ask you a question, but you have to think in your mind, how do I break this thing down? How do I break this thing down? Okay, so now we're going to break it down. Okay, so I see Adetutu joining us all the way from Nigeria. Welcome, Adetutu. That's one of our engineers. Do you believe that we have engineers in Nigeria? We have people in UK, in Spain, in Germany, in Australia, in Ireland, everywhere. So don't think, oh, I mean, Africa, I can't do class. They did class in Africa. Okay, they were in class and they did well. They are joining us. So you can do well. Don't say you can't because you are not in US. No, that's an excuse. You don't need that excuse. Welcome, welcome. I hope Catherine, Christine is doing well. Our chief judge. These are all my students, and they're doing so well in their industries. Okay, so now let's break it down. So the question, how would you initiate? So when we're not picking those scenarios, remember, we talk about, I want to engage you. So that's why you see me now picking those scenarios. We have the risk management process. We want to get it started. We want to conduct security categorization and information system. We pick that. And also we want to select appropriate security control. We pick that. So 3 major areas we are focusing on in this one question. In this one question, we're focusing on 3 major areas. Make sure you follow me closely because we're going to continue through the process, but we'll start with 3 and then we'll continue. Because it's like class, you are doing a free class now, so make sure you follow me. So how will you initiate the NIST risk management framework process for securing the IT infrastructure of a federal system? Now I'm asking you. So I want you to pick your answer because I'm not going to give you all it. I want you to also to think critically, solve the problem, and then we now sum it up together. So now the first option A, from a cross-functional team including stakeholders from IT, security, legal, and business units. So we're looking at initiating the process to securing the federal system. When you initiation stage, you remember, system development life cycle in its initiation stage. When you prepare stage, what are you going to do? Form a cross-functional team including stakeholders from IT, security, legal, and business unit. A. B. Conduct a risk assessment of the existing IT infrastructure. Okay. C. Implement security control based on NIST SP 853 and guidelines. And D. Define system boundary, categorize information system based on FIPS 199. What are you going to do to initiate this process? So give me the answers. Damn, if you are giving me the wrong answers, you probably not know because you have not done the class. So that's why you have to come, because this is like prepping you now. So you'll be able to know how do you initiate a process. This is not one of those that you just read online and you think I can get a job with it. No, you need to come to class. We need to actually guide you, prepare you, and be in. These are cohorts and very good guys. I see a lot of good answers coming up. So let's see. Mike said D, right? Okay. So Mumuni said A. Adetutu said A. Rita said A. COG said A. Yeah, prepare. Patrick said A. Ikenna said B. And Tesha said B. So one thing that you note here, it's either you know it or you don't know it. Okay? It's either you know it or you don't know it. So let's elaborate. Thank you, everybody, for your answers. The first person that got it right was Momoni said A. Adetutu got it second, and Rita is third. So these are the people that won that. So let's see. Elaborate. So in the initiation stage, you form a cross-functional team that will include stakeholders from IT, from security, from legal and business unit. Why do you form this? Forming a cross-functional team ensure comprehensive risk management and compliance efforts by incorporating diverse perspective and expertise from relevant departments. So you are engaging everybody. You're bringing everybody on board and said, okay, let's get started. You can every other thing that are listed are something that we will do in other phases, but not in the initiation phase, not in the phase when you are trying to get started. Okay? Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Let's go. How will you conduct a security categorization now that you have formed your team? Right. Now that you have formed your team, how do you now conduct security categorization of the information system as part of the RMF process? How? A. Classify information system based on the organization risk tolerance. B. Determine system boundaries and identify the types of data processed, stored, and transmitted. C. Apply security control based on the security categorization defined by FIPS 199. And D. Implement encryption for all data at rest and in transit. And put your answer in the comments. A, B, C, and D. What is your answer? What is your answer? When you want to conduct security categorization of information system as part of the RMF process, how do you conduct the security categorization? How do you conduct security categorization? I'm waiting for your answers. Let's see. Classify information system based on the organizational risk tolerance, right? Determine system boundaries, identify types of data stored, processed, transmitted, apply security control, implement encryption. So what answer are you guys giving? Okay, let's see. COG said B, Mike says C, Rita said C, Patrick said B, Ikenna B, Raymond, welcome Raymond, said B, Patrick said it's C. Patrick said he said B and C. Patrick, what are you doing? Matthew Oshodi, welcome, said B. Okay, very good. Let's see who got it. It's B. Our B people. Let's see. So B people, we have COG, you got it correct. You are the first. Then Patrick is second. Patrick changed his mind. Well, Patrick, you changed your mind. So Ikenna and Raymond. Patrick, stop changing your mind like that. You said it's B and it's C. So I miss B. Okay, so let's elaborate now. Determine system boundary, which is B, and identify the type of data processed, stored, and transmitted. So you will see the system boundary. Determine the system boundary and understand the nature of data processed by each system is crucial for accurately categorizing information system and assessing their security requirement. I know some of you will be thinking, why is it not apply control? You cannot apply control yet because you have not categorized the system. So some of you are saying C because you think it's control. Yeah, you do control, but you only do control after you categorize, remember. So you have to see which system are we focusing on? What is the scope? What is the boundary of this project? You have to understand the nature of data process. What kind of data is it? Is it sensitive data? Is it just ordinary data? Is it classified data? Is it unclassified data? So that will help you to know exactly what kind of categorization is going to be. Even though many times it's the system owner that determine their categorization, but the question, when you look at this question, the requirement for categorizing systems, you notice that if it's saying a lot of yes, yes, yes to sensitive data, or the kind of boundaries or environment, you know, it's probably going to be high or moderate. Yeah. So the nature of the data, the boundary that the boundary and the system that's going to cover is the one that will help us to categorize the kind of system that it is. Remember the high watermark, CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. That helps us to determine the categorization based on the high watermark. Okay. So Mike is saying, I was thinking 199 talks about the security controls. The 199 don't talk about no security controls, talk about the CIA, the triads, and the impacts. What you talk about security control is 200. You talk about the control and it gives an overview of the control. The main controls are broken down inside the NIST SP 800-53. Okay, very good. So come to class so that you'll be able to understand. We break this thing down so you can get it. Let's go. I hope you guys are following me. This next question. Which resource provides guidelines for selecting appropriate security control based on the security categorization of the information system? Okay, you guys should get this right now. You guys should get this right now. So we have NIST SP 837. We have B 5200, NIST 800-53, and D FISMA. So what is the answer for this question? Which resource provide guidance for selecting appropriate security control based on the security categorization of the information system? Let's see. My people, put your answer in the chat. Let's see. So the first person that has the answer here is COG. B, she said B, or he said B. Mike said, okay. Patrick said C. Okay. Rui said B. Welcome, Rui. Adetitu said B. Rita said B. As B, C. Adetitu. Oh, Rita said it's not it C. Okay. So let's see who got it. Okay, guys, the answer is C. Elaboration. The answer is C. Okay, so let's break it down. Answer, NIST Special Publication 853. Okay, so elaboration. This document, NIST Special Publication 853, provide a comprehensive catalog of security controls that organization can reference to select appropriate control based on the security categorization of the information system. So this document helps us to understand the control and we break it down. Actually, we go through the controls, we break it down, we go to the sub-controls, we understand it, and we discuss it in class. So not just saying, okay, go and read control. Some people say, go and read it, they don't even break it down in class. We break it down in class. We get familiar with those controls. So guys, can you name for me a couple of controls that you know? Can you put in the comment section a couple of controls that you know before we go to the next? Couple of controls that you are familiar with. Can you put it in the chat? Can you put it in the chat, guys? Okay, access control. Okay, everybody's saying access control. That's the first control anyway. Yes, what else? CP, contingency planning. Okay, Adetitu say audit. AU, audit and accountability. Physical control. Okay, Mumuni, awareness and training. Very good. COG, access control, change management, IT operations. Okay, administrative controls. AU, RA, very good. Very good. Okay, risk assessment. So let's continue. Preventive and technical. Yes, more than that. Yeah, that's good. Preventive and technical, but then they have the control classes, control family. Control classes, control family. Yeah. Identification and authentication. Very good. Change management, configuration management. Excellent, excellent. Good job, guys. Very good job. If you don't know what you were saying, schedule a call. You can make thousands of money, a lot of money in tech, but you need to get started. These people got started too. That's why they're doing all this thing. Okay, get a trial box. Let's go. So, what is the purpose of tailoring security controls during the risk management process? What is the purpose of tailoring the security control during the risk management process? A, to ensure compliance with the FISMA regulations. 2, number B, letter B, to customize the selection of controls based on the organization, specific needs and risk profile, and C, to expedite the authorization process, and this will eliminate the need for periodic security assessments. Okay, so put your answer in the chat. What's the purpose of tailoring your control during the RMF process? Okay, so let's see. I see a lot of B's. I see COG said B, Rita, B, Momoni, B, Ro, B, Dele, B. Everybody's saying B. We are being here. It's all B's. Everybody's B. Eli, welcome. Mike, Daniel, welcome. Okay, so let's see. Okay, guys, it's B. It's B. Let's elaborate, guys. To customize the selection of security control based on the organization's specific needs and risk profile. We're tailoring the security control allow organization to adapt the selection of control to their unique operational environment, risk tolerance, and compliance requirements. So you are tailoring it to, because it's like you are customizing something. It's like when you get a piece of material to sew a dress. You can't just put that material on and say, okay, I'm wearing a dress or a suit. You have to tailor it. You have to cut it and sew it and customize it for you. So you take all these controls. There's so many controls. It has to be tailored to uniquely fit into the organizational environment. You see? And their risk tolerance. How much risk can they tolerate? And their compliance requirement. What and what they need to do to be in compliance. You see? So you have to tailor those controls to meet them. If you don't tailor the control to meet them, you know that you put control in, but there's still a lot of data breach, there's still a lot of threats, a lot of vulnerability, a lot of stuff, because you are not following their requirement. You are not understanding their unique environment. You are not understanding their risk tolerance. So all these things you have to put into consideration so that you'll be able to tailor a solution for them. Does that make any sense? Are you following me, guys? Okay, so also the next question, what is the result of implementing this? What's the result of implementing risk management framework? Make sure you stay around, because we are going to now sum it up. We're going to sum up now going back, you already pick all your answers yourself. And we already see the answers to these questions. So now let's sum the STAR method up. We're going to put the STAR method up now. Okay? So what is the result of implementing the risk management process framework for securing the IT infrastructure of a federal system? What's the result? We're looking at situation, task, action, and result. We have seen our actions. We have picked our actions. Now this is the results. But now we're going to sum everything up so you can see overview of what I'm saying. a summary of what I'm saying. So the result is to improve the efficiency in the IT operation. A. B. Enhance collaboration between IT and business units. C. Systematically identify, analyze, assessing, and mitigating security risk. And D. Eliminate all security threats. Okay, I see a lot of C's. Okay, I see COG said C. Rita C. Ikena C. Everybody saying C. Okay, let's see what the answer is. Let's see C. Okay, elaborate. Systematically identify, assess, mitigate security risk. Yes. So elaborate. Implementing the risk management framework allow organization to systematically address security risks associated with its IT infrastructure. Okay, you are able to systematically address security risks associated with the IT infrastructure, leading to improved security posture, okay, and compliance with federal regulation. So you are able to address their security risk. You are able to improve their security posture. Can you see that? Note that and write it down, because these are the things you're going to use in your interview. This has now helped to what? Address security risk associated with the IT, right? Improve security posture and compliance, and make sure they are in compliance with federal regulation, because all your action is make sure they are compliant at the end of the day. So that was called GRC, governance, risk, and compliance. Want to make sure that you understand the overview of their security requirement, the risk they can be in, and how they can be in compliance. Very good. So now let's sum it up. Let's pick all our action now one by one. Let's start with the RMF. In the action, they say describe how you will initiate the risk management process. So now we are picking the risk management process, initiation. Number one, you start with the situation awareness. Start by understanding the organization missions, their mission, their goals, their objective. Why are they doing this? What is their use case? What is their requirement? Along with the scope, the boundary of the IT infrastructure, and the type of sensitive government data they will handle. So these are the things you will have to always consider: their mission, their goal, their objective. So you're understanding their why are they doing this? What is the usefulness of this to them? So that's what they said. Know your customer. That is what this is. Know what they want to do. Along with the scope. What is the scope of this? What is the boundary? What are they? How far do they want to go? That's why they ask, what's your budget? What do you want to do? What is the scope? Right? And the type of sensitive data it's handle. What kind of data? Goal, scope, and data. Note that. Okay. Number two, establishing the risk management team. Once you are aware, now the next thing is the team that put the team together. You are forming a cross-functional team, including stakeholders from IT, from security, from legal, from business union. That's why I said it's not a one-man show. Everybody is involved. So to ensure comprehensive risk management and compliance effort, because you have to engage everybody. Everybody needs to be on deck. Everybody be on the same page, right? And then number three, train RMF training awareness. Provide training to the team members of the risk management process, pre-regulation, such as FISMA and relevant needs publication. So they are trained. They know about the SP 837. They know about the 853. So they understand what we're trying to do. Does that make any sense, guys? Talk to me. Hello, are we following me? You've been wondering, does that question, see how deep it took us? I'm taking you to the depths. I'm going to continue because we're gonna go through the whole RMF process, and then we'll come back and pick another another question. I'm going to really train you so that you guys can really, be able to understand. And if you are here, you're trying to break in, don't waste your time. Join us because we're going to really help you achieve your goal in tech. It's not one of those places that they just throw you out. You're going to be training you and mentoring you for life. Okay? So let's go to the next. So the next question, a lot of my engineers are actually here because I always bring them on board too. So let's go to the next now. So describe how you initiate. So we look at the RMF process. Now let's look at conducting security categorization. Okay, so number one here, identify information system. You need to watch information system. You have to identify them. You can't put control on something you don't know. You don't understand. So inventory all information system within that organization that is in that scope, including their hardware, their software, their network, the data repository, their firmware, everything that needs to be covered. You need to have the assets, asset identification. Then, number two, determine the security boundary. Define the boundary of each information system, including the type of data it will process, store, and transmit. So you have to identify the system boundary. And when I always tell you, when you see me talk about information system, I'm not literally talking about the computer. I'm talking about what the people, their process, and the technology. Okay? And then number three, apply security control, security categorization. So I classify information system based on potential impacts on the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information system as per FIPS 199. Categorized include low, moderate, or high impact. Yeah, Daniel said, Professor Temi, you are going really deep. We are sharing deep things. We are. Nobody you will see on this Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram is doing what I'm doing. Nobody's doing it. No, they will not do it. Instead, they don't know what they're doing or they don't want to share. Okay? I know I'm doing too much, but I want to do it. I want to break the bar, I want to break the ceiling on that you can share stuff without being paid for it. And that's what I'm doing. Some people might be upset, like, why is she sharing all this thing? She's taking away from people coming to us. Well, some people need it. I'll share it. If you want to go deeper, you can get deep things from here. So join us. I will, join us. Don't waste your time. Somebody told me, he said, President, I would have done this thing earlier. I'm bringing a lady on Friday, fourth Friday. I'll put the date out. I'm bringing one of my engineers to come and discuss. She will share with you how she has wasted her time, and now she came and she broke in. She's doing very well now. She want to share. She want to give back. So I'm going to bring her. Don't waste your time. I'm telling you that. Do not waste your time. So now let's look at selecting the control now. We are summing up. So selecting appropriate security control. Yeah, this session is recorded, Jaffa. You come back. You can just come back to this YouTube that I gave you. The link is always going to be there. We have 200 plus videos on YouTube, and they are all deep. You can come here and enjoy. Okay, and don't forget our May class. You can join May class. Now, our next class starts in May, on May 4th. Schedule a call with me. And also, actually, you can even just text me. If you want to get in, just text me and I can talk to you. Okay, you don't have to go and line up. If you want to be in the May class, just text me. Okay, that's fine. My number is scrolling down here. So let's talk about the selecting appropriate security control. Reference NIST 853. You select the security control catalog provided in NIST 853 to identify the relevant security controls based on the security categorization of information system, right? Yes, and tailoring security control. You have to tailor the control like I mentioned, and you have to document the control decision. Okay, so you have to document it. So that is what it is, guys. So you have to make sure you understand the risk management process in the initiation. You have to do the categorization, and you have to select appropriate controls. So this is going to really help you as you break into tech, into risk management framework. Next week, we're going to pick another topic and the results. Don't let us leave. We are not leaving yet. By following the risk management framework, the result is that you have helped the organization to systematically identify, assess, mitigate security risk associated with its IT infrastructure. You have implemented appropriate security control based on the federal regulations such as FISMA, FIPS 199, FIPS 200, and assuring that confidentiality, integrity, and availability of sensitive government data, and moreover, compliance with NIS 837 and 53, so provide a structured approach to risk management and enhance the organization of overall security posture. So you see, you have here, you have helped them to implement the control, and you're also helping them to be in compliance, and you also have helped them to identify, assess, mitigate, their any risk they might have in the organization. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? So guys, thank you for being here today. I hope you have enjoyed and learned one or two things. Share on our platform. Don't forget to share. I came to give. You also try and share with others. That's the last thing you can do. Share. Because my own is to also share and give to you. I fulfill my own obligation, my own requirements. Yours is to share with someone. Don't get something that you're supposed to pay it over, pay it on, give somebody else, let them also enjoy, and you audit, refuse to share it. Like, I'm not going to share, I won't share. We have shared, and the blessings come to me for sharing. You also share, the blessing come to you for sharing. It doesn't cost you anything to share on your platform. Okay, you guys, you are looking for a job, listen to this. You are struggling with cybersecurity, you can't get the interview, you can't pass your interview. Listen to this. It's going to help you. That's all. And you go your way. It might help somebody. So somebody said, I enjoy all the questions and all your explanation too, man. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm glad that you are COG. You really got a lot of the question first person to get all the question right. In most cases, you are. So I give it to you, COG, for that. And many other people as well did very well today. Rita did well. Momoni did well. And many people. And Adetutu even did well too. A lot of people, Raymond, everybody. So, people that gave me the answers first. That's what I'm looking at. So next week, I want you all to come early. We always meet at the same time. Okay, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Today, we look at the risk management framework. We look at the prepare, categorize, and select control. You know what we're going to be looking at next? The other parts. Okay? And then from there, we go to other framework. We're going to go deep dive. And you kind of see how to use the STAR method, STAR situation, task, action. And what is the result? The result have to be favorable. The result have to be good. The result have to be measurable. Like, okay, yeah, we're able to do this and that, but that should be measurable. You always have to be positive results. Okay? So don't forget to join me. Yeah, thank you, Adetutu. Thank you, Momoni. Keep up the good work, everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah. Thanks a billion. Thank you. So make sure you join IT, break into tech, schedule a call, get your trial box. Okay? Do not procrastinate. Procrastination is not what we do. If you want to break into tech, you don't procrastinate. You do well in tech. Also make sure you follow me on social media platform. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'm Prof. Temi on TikTok. Follow me on all the social media platforms. Thank you and stay blessed. Love you all.